arthritic hip, so bad I could hardly walk. Yet I did 2 moves, and I got up every day and went and sat in the hospital room with my wife. She was in the hospital room for 10 months. Then I brought her home. Do you think she was well? She still had an open abdomen. She was still on suction. That suction was inside the small bowel. She did not eat from March, April. From April forward, she did not eat solid food. She was on what they call TPN, so liquid nutrition goes into the body through a central line. When I took her home, what do you think I did? I got to lay her in the bed. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come in and receive you as myself. Where I am, there you may be also. Husbands, the Bible is a living, breathing document given to you and given to those who you love as promises that you should be saying to each other. Ephesians 5:25 says what? Husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church. Christ ever give up on the church? Never give up on your wife. Brad, are you going to be able to make it? Yeah, I'm going to be able to make it. During World War II, the Battle of the Bulge, my uncle was there. You know what the line was at Bastogne? Hold until relieved. That became what I would tell any professional that would come to speak with me. I am to hold until relieved. Are you going to be okay? But that's power. I will hold until relieved. So I took her home. I had to prepare her TPN every 24 hours, put it on the pump, insert it into the central line. She had a double lumen, which means 2 places, because usually the other one was for an antibiotic drip that I had to run 3 times a day, 6, 2, and 10. Plus I had to give her medications every 4 hours, and sometimes they would change the mixture of the medication, and Brad had to learn about medicine real fast. Otherwise, I would have killed her. When you're doing methadone, morphine, a Xanax derivative, fentanyl, if you get the mix wrong, you'll kill the patient. That's how much pain she was in. She still had an open abdomen. They came 3 times a week to put a new appliance on that would help channel the liquids into the suction that I had to empty 3 or 4 times a day. How much rest do you think they got? When you have that kind of person who you never know what's going to happen next, you have to keep taking their temperature. If it starts spiking every 15 minutes, I would sometimes do that all night. Then there was the leaking. We won't go into that, but it would leak around the appliance. Can you imagine laying in your own bowel material for hours on end? I learned to take coffee in a coffee gun and put coffee around that appliance, and then take a spatula and smooth it out to help stop the leaking. I did that for 10 months. She was in the hospital for 10 months. For 10 months I was at home taking care of her. Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away with me. For the winter is gone. I kept saying it over and over again. And there are 3 verses which I have known for a long, long time. And if you want to know what they are, afterwards I will tell you the text. You'll have to look them up. I don't know the text, but I know the words. And it goes like this: wait upon the Lord, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen your heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall rise up as if on wings of eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So now, Lord, what do I wait for? My hope is in you. And I would sing to her, and I would caress her, and I would do everything I had to keep her alive. Be good husbands to your wives. Honor them, delight in them. As women, they lack some of your advantages. We can be more stubborn. Can't we? Come on, husbands, can't we? Yeah. We can be a lot more stubborn than our wives can ever think of being. That's one of our advantages, isn't it? We don't cave. Well, we shouldn't. Especially when you're a husband. But in the new life of God's grace, you're equals. Treat your wives then as equals, so that your prayers don't run aground. Gentlemen, would you like your prayers answered? Would you like your prayers answered for your wife? Would you like your prayers answered for your children? Would you like your prayers answered for yourself? What does it say? Love your wives. Treat them as equals. I want my prayers answered. That was my biggest prayer. You guys, you were in that prayer. We got answered. May of the next year, this is 2012, she's at home laying in bed. My hip is so bad, I can't do anymore. I had a hip replacement. In 3 days, I was back home. Within a week, my health was gone, and I was back taking care of myself. Limping around with a walker. I had a walker with a big pocket, and I'd go back and forth